Now entering King's Row.
And here we go. Ooh, loading in nice and beautifully. And I forgot to turn my music back on, so I'm going to do that right now, like the professional streamer I am. So as everything loads in, I'm going to try and navigate my way out of the spawn in good, smooth time. Good luck to both teams. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's see how teams are going to set up right now. And there's a Symmetra right away. It looks like we called it correctly. Symmetra, definitely a good defensive pick here. Curious to see what's going to come out of Luminosity, if they're going to stick with this lineup or not. Now, on the defensive team, that will be Gale Force, by the way. Gale Force defending in blue. That's JKW on the Reinhardt. Harblue going for Lucio. Nicholas TJO on Junkrat, his fellow TJO. Talk on McCree. Joe Meister on the Symmetra. And Shake on Mercy.
And on the attacking side, we've got Esper on Mercy, Seagull on Farah, Kooks on Symmetra, Gods on May, which will be interesting to see. Oh no, he's switched over to Widow. Enigma on the main out, and Milo on Hanzo.
Hanzo? Oh, I'm very curious to see if they're going to stick with that Hanzo pick. Like, Hanzo...
Enigma's just swapped over to Bastion as well, and placed himself at the very top, which is going to be interesting.
That's going to be very interesting indeed if he sticks with that. That's a bold pick. I don't think they're going to find anything there. I'm curious to see if they're going to stick with Hanzo. Now, one thing you can do with Hanzo here, of course, is you fire the Sonic Arrow out and you try and sort of get a lot of intel out very quickly, and then try and fire a Scatter Arrow so you can get a quick kill. So let's see if he can find anyone with that. So there goes the Sonic Arrow, and there goes the Scatter Arrow, and he's going to swap immediately. Let's see what he's swapping onto. He's swapping straight onto Reinhardt.
That sounds about right for him. He's very, very strong in this first part because he can just push away slowly across, because there's only 2 real choke points in terms of around this little roundabout.
Yep, jumping on board with Gods here. Let's see if he can find any picks on this Widowmaker. There's a brilliant headshot onto the Roadhog. Can he find anyone else? Nope. Hasn't managed to find any kills just yet. Launching into the air. Well, get damage onto the Reinhardt. Nothing really finishing him off, though. Do like this defensive posturing from Gale. It's sort of very packed into this little tight area back behind the hotel, so it's going to be very difficult to sort of push into them. Makes it very difficult for Widow to get any picks, although the Junkrat is going to find a lot of damage if he can actually get it. Nicholas TJO, though, very low. Where is he going? Where is he going to try and defend from? He's going to try and spam them out.
Yeah, and it's we've also got Seagull coming from above with Esper constantly on. Oh, there's an initial res. Now,
Very
we do
early
have
res.
Do have a res still on the attacking side, so that could still be used by Esper.
Yep, Esper's good to go, and there it is. Bringing Seagull back, so let's stay on board with Seagull. Let's see what he can find. It does get the damage out. Esper's actually quite low, though, so he has to be a little bit careful. He's not dragging the Mercy to his death. Reinhardt on Reinhardt duel. Pick him up. Meanwhile, the point is being taken, so I'm going to just nip out to the point, skipping away from that duel, because the point is theirs, and it's firmly under their control, and I think they've actually got a really good position here. Meanwhile, I can see in the background that Enigma, Soldier 76, does have the tactical visor ready, is forced back there, McCree spamming him away. We'll just knock him back a little bit, make sure he can't find any easy kills there. They're very nicely done there. That's actually a pretty good time from Luminosity. Only real one major push, only needed one ultimate to do it as well, so Seagull still has his ultimate ready to go. And, oh no, Seagull picked off in a moment.
The res, though.
They do still have the res, and I will turn up game sound in a moment when there is a free second. Oh my god, Roadhog fishing for hooks there. And I'm just very quickly going to turn up game sound while they stall out.
The whole defensive team seems to sort of be sticking to this little alleyway at the top just for high ground advantage, it seems, but they're not really pushing point away, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and this is like a very difficult point to hold as well. I do hear a lot of teams complain that basically the alley here, if you try and hold it too aggressively, what happens is your team will get wiped out very quickly, and you will basically lose a lot of the industrial area behind it. But it looks like they're going in. TJO is actually going to try and find something. Can he find anything with this? Oh my god, Poops! Oh my lord. 3-man res right off the back of it. Let's try and get a camera on this combat. Oh, JKW finds Seagull there. Gets the Earthshatter down as well. And there goes 2 of Luminosity struggling to find a place. But Nimmer comes out the tactical visor. Can he find any kills with that, though? Does manage to find 2. Gods also picks off TGO. And it's actually looking pretty good right now for Luminosity. Can they keep it going? It looks like Gods is jumping in, trying to find what kills he can. Let's jump on board with him. See if he can find any picks. Does get hooked by the Roadhog. And down he goes. Harblue making those hooks work. Does get picked off by Enigma, however. Enigma doing a lot of work right now on this soldier.
We've got this Mercy very out of place at the back now. Been seen by Seagull. So
well, they picked this Mercy off. Does that Mercy have a res? Yep, down he goes. There is also the offensive res ready to go, so JKW and Milo just setting up for a full combat here. Nothing really prepared, but Seagull is ready to go with his ultimate. Can he find the Justice, the Barrage to finish this team off and confirm them at this little choke point here. We are playing stopwatch rules, by the way, if you are curious, so time does matter. Oh dear, Talk does manage to find the kill, but there's the res, bringing them right back up. Can he find Justice? Will he drop it here? I think it's a little bit too vulnerable, so he's just going to hold on to it for a little bit longer, dodges the hook, does a little bit more damage. There's the tactical advice.
I think he's trying to fish for it right now, though. He's trying to wait for them to all group up. Oh, no, taken out by the McCree.
And Gods couldn't quite find anything there. Harblu managing to find a hook, I think, which finished him off. No, it looked like TGO finished him off. Talk TGO managing to get the kill there. And it looks like he's just going to push them all the way back. Let's jump on board with Talk, see what he can find with this McCree. 62% on the ultimate, so he's about 2/3 there. We'll only take one fan the hammer on a good meaty target to make that maxed out and ready to go. It looks like Luminosity stalled out a little bit. It's uncommon to see teams stop too much in this area, but they do have that barrage ready to go, and that's going to be very, very important. Here they come. There's the engage. Does manage to find the flashbang onto the Rhine, however. There's the high noon. Can they remove the barrier, though? No, it looks like this is just going to be a zoning high noon, so he's just going to cancel it, back up, and prepare. Oh, Lord,
and there's the ult.
And there's the res as well, picking them right back up. Seagull does manage to find the ult. Milo with an excellent Earth Shadow. Let's try and get a good view of this combat as it goes off. Harblu firing off the whole hog there, does manage to keep him knocked back. Seagull also trying to nip in and coming up and over, finding what damage he can. Can he get any kills though? That's the big question here. Looking for the Mercy, fishing for it, won't quite find it. There's the high noon coming out. Don't think that's going to find anyone though. I think it's just going to be more of a zoning high noon, as we call it. That's the technical term. Harblu stuck in the back there. Can he find any kills here? This is actually a really dangerous position for him. Oh, and that...
Be able to get something done with this breaking down at least.
Yeah, that sound barrier just saved Gods' life and manages to get it up just in time for the hook. But oh god, Harblu finds Enigma, doesn't kill him off pretty much immediately there. It's looking really good for Gale Sports right now, holding on tight.
Talk's been just getting these constant zoning high noons, just saving them and just standing at the back, just making sure that none of Luminosity can get anywhere.
Oh god, Harblu again on fire with these hooks. I'm going to jump on board with him because I've been loving this hog action. This is why I like one hero limit as well. It prompts some creativity, prompts some interesting hero choices. Don't see hog too much when, you know, you're free to pick whatever you want. But here he's just doing so much work and he's ready to go with the whole hog. That's basically a free Reinhardt barrier kill right there, or just pushing the team back, stopping any momentum. Looks like Gods is trying to fish for a kill here. Can Gods find it though is the big question.
He's coming for him.
Oh god, Harblu's chasing down the Widowmaker. It's a bold move from a little piggy there. And
Milo's been taken down though.
Yep, Talk managed to get the flashbang over the barrier, does kill it off. And there, Harblu again does find Enigma, doesn't manage to find the kill, but he is stuck there in front of JKW and Reinhardt swinging away. Will take out a lot of damage there. Seagulls also swapped off the Farah now, moved on to the Reaper. I do actually quite like that pick here. Very nice pick because they're all clumped up. If you can get that ultimate off, it will be really damn decisive. They're just going to be so careful about Shake here on the Mercy. These battles are very much about if they can find the Mercy. If they can't, can they kill the enemy team twice, basically? Milo swinging forward. Can he find any damage? Does find JKW. Will hit him with a charge. Can he land the kill? Shadow does manage to hit 2. Will clean up the 3rd, and I think this is good for Luminosity Gaming to get the next point.
Yeah, they should easily push to the point there, unless they can somehow just get a quick boost over, but I don't think so. Harblu's the only one at the front, and he's just a bit too slow.
I'm going to jump on board with Nicholas TJO, see if he can find any picks, but it looks like they're very safely going to get to the next point. 3 minutes left to get through the Foundry. That's going to be a little bit tricky. It's not the easiest place to push through, and they did struggle a little bit here, but Seagull should have his Reaper ultimate not too far away now, 50%. I'm going to be curious to see where he can find a place to drop that, if he can get it in position, and if he can land it. It looks like Gale Force are going on the counter-offensive.
Yeah, oh, the Mercy Res, that's straight away just for Pook so that you can break it down, yeah? So they can do a bit more
absolutely beautiful, and it looks like they're going in. Seagull's going just absolutely ham. He's running straight ahead, but he's on his own. He needs to be a little bit careful. It looks like McCree was also in the back line there. Did manage to land a stun on a few people. Did get taken out for his trouble, however, by Gods. And I'm curious to see how this battle is going to turn out. They don't have the Resurrect yet. Seagull is ready to go with his ultimate, so I'm going to be curious to see if he can land it, if he can sort of get that decisive hit, land all the kills. There's the wall hack up and running for Nicholas TJO. Widowmaker ult is up and running. Oh, there's a beautiful hammer down. There's the charge. Oh, the stun does save Seagull in time. Absolutely beautiful. Saved his teammate there. Can he find the damage now to pick up this Rhino? Should go down. Nice and in good time. Let's jump back. A good view of this combat as we pan up very quickly. It looks like Esper also getting hounded down by this gorilla now out of nowhere. Harblu swapping onto the Winston, does pick off the Mercy, jumps back to safety. Absolutely beautiful. Will get picked up there by the defensive Mercy. Seagull still in position. This is a bold ultimate by Enigma, but does get 2 for the trouble. Does get picked off afterwards. Seagull now hunting down Shake. Will pick her off as well. The Mercy goes down. It's just Seagull left. Oh, there's a charge! Absolutely beautiful. That's what I like to see.
Now, Seagull did try to ult there, but he didn't quite get it off because it was instantly charged, so he's got it back again.
Yep, so he did get the ultimate refunded. That's actually good for Seagull, basically. It's always a little bit tricky with that. Do you just let it run for a second just so they deplete the ultimate, or do you just try and cancel it as safely and securely as possible? And of course you go for the safe option. The team's jockeying for position as we get set up for this final push. 1 minute left, so I'd say actually about 2 more pushes left. Joe Meister is ready with a sound barrier, however, so we will be able to cancel a lot of momentum. But the trick here is going to be getting Seagull in position.
Sound barrier very close as well.
Yep, so here we go. Ultimate's coming up. There's the zoning from TJO, Talk TJO. On the McCree does use the Deadeye just to keep them back, just to buy time. That's the big thing here. If they don't complete it, then it is just down to Gale Force to finish it off. God's hopping up. Let's jump on board with God, see what Gods can find. Does get hounded instantly by the Winston. Not really going to find it here.
Oh, and there's a Seagull.
And there it is. Seagull ult. Does he find some kills? Yes, he gets 2 kills. Nicholas and JKW down. But instantly picked back up there by the Mercy. JKW does actually go down there to Milo as well, or Milo, sorry, I know I pronounced that like a Brit or a European. And it looks like they might be able to make it hit. Pooks is on the point, there's just Shake left defending, and he's not going to be able to do it with the Milo there. He's going to just take him out, and there we go. Time was set. And that's important, right? Because if you don't set that time, then it's just up to the enemy team. They can have all the time in the world to push all the way to the end. Good stuff there. Play of the game from Shake. Not surprising, a lot of Mercy plays of the game. Question is, how many people did they res?
I think this was a 4-man, yeah. Very well done, and then he gets out as soon as he can, just to boost that Widow.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I do like seeing out of these pro Mercies, is they are so good at just making sure that they are just safe and sound. Basically, they know that the ultimates are coming, they're going to kill everyone, and then they're going to be prepared to pick people back up. But absolutely beautiful play there out of Shake. Like, I'm impressed. I love watching pro Mercies. I love sort of taking notes and studying what they do. And it's so cool to see them just play that very safe game, play that very careful game, and then just be in position, ready to pick the team up after the ultimate storm comes out, and then swing the battle as hard as possible.
They just seem to be incredibly on point for like jumping in and then immediately getting out as soon as you can. Just get there just for as little time as possible, get everyone up and then just get out.
So now it will be up to Luminosity to hold out now. And it looks like they're talking about the Reaper skin, the bird Reaper skin. I do like that skin myself as well, but it will be down to Gale Force to push to the end here. They do have a lot of time to do it. It's about 9 minutes.
I think it was 9 minutes 40.
I think it was about 9 minutes 40, so they do have a good long period of time there, and it's going to be tight. Bit of first-person view, no problem. I can do that. I myself am a big fan of third-person view. Sorry, guys, I like having the overview, but I can do first-person view for you guys. No problem. It'll be nice and cuddly and interactive. But it looks like teams are set up, and it looks like the hero picks have come out. So it looks like we're going to have Esper on the Lucio, Enigma are beautiful on McCree, Milo, sorry, again I pronounced that like a European, on the Reinhardt, Pooks on Symmetra, Seagull on Junkrat, lovely, and Gods once again on that Widowmaker.
Yeah, and on Gale Force eSports, we've got JKW on the Hanzo, Harblue on the Roadhog, Nicholas on Widow, Talk on Junkrat, Joe on Soldier, and Shake on the Mercy.
I'll enjoy the quiet while it lasts.
So what? Interesting to see if they stay with that.
Yeah, I imagine the Hanzo is going to do very similar to what they did before. Just fire the Sonic Arrow, get that little tiny bit of intel, and then basically fire a Scatter Arrow, hope that maybe it will kill someone, and swap off immediately. No, it looks like he's swapping even earlier there, going for the Reinhardt. I'm going to stick on to Gods here, see if we can find any picks on this Widowmaker, as the teams are unleashed.
Yeah, and very early on it just seems like they're just trading a bit of blows as they can.
Yeah, Firestroke comes through. Instantly healed up.
It's a very rear defense they've got going on there in Luminosity. They're just sort of standing in the back. They're not as close forward as they was with.
What I want is to see what Talk can do, and he finds Enigma, just below him up. He's spamming through the hotel. Can he find this Mercy though? That's the big question. She is sort of tucked back there. There's the Junkrat coming back just to do a bit of counter spam, but it is so dangerous. If you are caught back there, if no one's going to deal with this, it can find a lot of damage back there. And it looks like Reinhardt's barrier is about to go down as well. There it goes, so it has to be a little bit careful. There goes the charge from JKW. Won't find a kill, however. It is sort of just stuck on the point. Reinhardt and Reinhardt battle are brawling it out, but I think right now the offense just has the advantage. There goes the rocket over the top. Symmetra not really finding anything. And yeah, 2 people pick back up for the defending team. Can they find any real kills though? Everything's going right now to Gale Force eSports side. Nicholas TGO is actually finding a lot of kills, so we're going to jump on board with him, see what he can find. Can he get the Widow? 1, 2, not quite. Can he get the Mercy? No, doesn't quite land those shots, but does have the wall hack up and running. There it is. Down comes Esper to try and find something, but can't find anyone to heal, basically. He's just stuck there on his own, killed off immediately.
Now, what was unfortunate there is Pooks did have his teleport because he was Symmetra, but he died just before he was able to actually place it down, so he's had to switch to Lucio.
Yep, Hard Blue again just going hunting with this Roadhog. Very aggressively pushed up here. So the 3 people on the point, 3 people sort of pushing up, being aggressive. This is what I like to see. It's the most efficient way to play as long as they're a little bit careful. As long as they don't get picked off too quickly. And it looks like Joe Meister as well. Let's see what he can find on the Soldier 76. Almost has the ultimate ready to go. We'll have it if this Reinhardt just doesn't put his barrier up. It's so close to having it up and running. Will he get it? Ah, he'll have it by the time for the next fight. Hard Blue also finding damage absolutely everywhere. Just being a massive pain in the ass on this Roadhog. I love it.
He's been very aggressive from the top, and he's jumping down now. Yeah, he's ulting, seeing if he can destroy the barrier and clear the way just for the car.
Yeah, and JKW is also ready with an Earth Shadow here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him go around the corner, try and find that Earth Shadow once the barrier is down. But no, he gets picked off by Enigma. That Enigma also instantly picked off. Will get taken out immediately. There's the wall hack.
We do have a Seagull Riptide now. I'm just coming in.
And does find the tank there. Enigma is back up and running though. Does have a Deadeye. Let's jump on board with him. See what we can find with that Deadeye. And we'll find Nicholas TGO here as well. Take him out nice and quickly. Very smooth kill there. And it's looking good for Luminosity. They needed to stabilize. Needed to buy themselves a little bit of time because there's still 5 minutes left on the clock. Harblu, he's just everywhere.
Yeah, they're just chasing down this piggy.
Like, what can you do against a Roadhog that is absolutely everywhere at all times?
Well, if you don't kill him immediately, then he's just going to hide and then just heal back to full anyway.
Yep, he's just going to keep on tanking all that damage. That said, you do have to be a little bit careful. You don't feed those ultimates. That's to me the big downside of Roadhog, of course. If you aren't careful, he can just be a big sponge for the other team to prepare off. But it's looking really good right now for Gale Force. It looks like they're just preparing up. They're going to wait, I think, until they get a chance. And what I'm predicting here is a speed boost, flashbang, and then Earth Shatter.
Or a step right up.
I think it's going to find anyone with that. Seagull finds 2 kills, instantly res. And here comes another Riptide. Harblu in position. Seagull with the suicide tire. Absolutely love it. Does get res, of course. So it isn't really a suicide tire. Just managed to find the kills he needs. And it looks like he's actually bought time as well. So it looks like the 2 supports just have to retreat back to base. Nicely done.
Gotta wait for the king. And we've got gods just planted up here, just ready to try and take a pop at anyone that even dares show their head.
Yeah, these Widowmakers are so dangerous. Like, if they can just have such a massive effect on the game, if they can land that headshot, just take someone out immediately. Arbaloo giving 2 shots away, and Widowmakers are almost ready to go with the next visor, so that's going to be so dangerous. It looks like they're going an interesting angle here. I'm going to jump on board, see what JKW can find with this Reinhardt. Here comes the push. They've actually gone through the high ground, which is actually a really cool angle to push through. I've not seen this too often before, and it looks like Reaper's going in the back as well. Nicholas TGO finding what damage he can. He's getting smacked around a bit by this Reinhardt, however. Will get knocked away. Oh, it does kill him, though, as he gets knocked back. We're going to make him on the high ground. There's the step right up as well, just zoning everything out. And it's looking really good right now for Gale Force. I think they're going to get it. And, oh my god, Mercy! Taken out, but does get the res off! Just in time with that res. Oh, but not enough to swing it.
Taken out. We've got God's just harassing now at the back.
Yep, God's trying to find what kills he can. Can he get that all important here? But no, JKW is just having none of it. He's just in position. Oh, Joe Meister comes in with the smack. Does lay it down. Arblue, very, very far forward. Very low on hit points.
Seagull does have another tire.
He's been so good with these so far as well. Curious to see what he can do with this one. If he can get it in position. There are a lot of high ground angles you can find, so I think he's going to jump up here, get ready to go with the tire, and he's just going to drop it right down on the next team. Here it comes. And he's going to wait. So what he's doing here is he's holding onto it, and then he'll use it after the sound barrier is basically worn off, and there, boom, instantly takes out the tank. What can he find elsewhere, though? But that was really well done by him. Nice and patient. The temptation is to just sort of jump it down, but he heard the sound barrier go off, and so what he does is he holds on, waits patiently, and waits for that to deplete, and then drops the bomb on people. Absolutely beautiful.
And I believe it also slightly makes the tire a bit quieter before it actually starts rolling if it's stopped and pushed against the wall as well.
Yeah, and it's also just a little bit of confusion because everyone's sort of waiting for the tire, everyone's preparing to shoot it, and all that time they're waiting to sort of think, okay, the tire's coming from this angle, I'm going to be ready to shoot it. Then they're not shooting at your team, basically.
It just doesn't come. Yeah.
We're on board with Gods here, see if we can find a pick. Does land a shot on Harblue. We'll try and get for a second. Oh, beautiful! That bomb launched everyone up into the air. JKW's shield not in place, and Shake does get taken out for his trouble. Harblue finds the hook! Just this Roadhog, this piggy is absolutely beautiful. I am hitting all the wrong buttons, by the way, on the spectator client. There he goes. Next hook does find Lucio. Doesn't manage to kill him, though. Does get taken out by Enigma. Having none of that. Down, boy, says the cowboy.
We do have 3 ults on the attacking team over on Gale Force. So that'll be interesting to see, but they can still just counter with the Mercy res.
And it looks like
Harblue
Harblue
switched to a monkey.
He's not a monkey. He's a scientist. He's very emphatic on this point, from what I understand. He gets very aggressive about it. Here it comes. There's the high noon. Will he just use it to try and break the shield? No, he goes and finds Torque with it. We'll trade that kill. Will he go and find down JKW? Oh, Seagull. Oh, Seagull. I missed that, unfortunately. Him doing work. I should just leave the camera on him. There's a reason why he's one of the star players in the world. Oh, that's
still
devious.
Holding on to this res as well.
He's just trapped one of the health packs. So if anyone goes for that, they're going to get exploded in a big way. I'm going to jump on board with Gods, see if he can find any of those picks that he needs to find. Can they scatter people around again? Trappers out of position. Here it comes, the next offensive. They've still got a good 2 minutes. Harblue going to just annoy this Widowmaker. Does get picked off though. Seagull in position to help protect with that. What can Gods find with this visor? Going for the Mercy. There's the res. Let's pick everyone up. We'll pick Winston back up as well. This is a really good position. Gods is just laying down that fire, finding a lot of hurt. Enigma, meanwhile, is cleaning up on the front line. Loving it in these close quarters. Just stood in the corridor, found kill after kill after kill. Beautiful.
See, I'm understanding where Gale Force are going with going in the sideways, sort of trying to avoid the sniper lines, maybe make it a bit harder for the Junkrat to come from a side shot, but it's just not working for them at this minute.
Yeah, Nicholas has swapped to the Widowmaker. Let's see if he can find any picks on that. He's going to be looking for God, see if he can find anything, but no, they're nice and safe behind this Reinhardt shield. There's the High Noon. Going to slow down the push a little bit, although there goes JKW's shield as well, and the High Noon is still up and running, but they doesn't find anyone. They managed to counter behind the payload. Torque going in does find a lot of damage. Oh no, Books has found the boop. Oh god, I love a good booping. I absolutely love a good booping, and I missed it. Books with the beautiful kills there. People don't expect that. Like, you don't think too much about the pits in Kings Row.
Well, they're just so unexpected. There's 2 of them. The worst one for me is just this one on the left hand ear.
I can't see here.
Yeah, near the entrance. Just when you're
oh
going
yeah,
in,
I know the one you mean.
the room.
Yeah. Especially as I think you yourself are a Reinhardt player, and I know that I've ended many Reinhardt charges down, but it looks like they're ready to go with the next push. Joe Meister is ready to go with the sound barrier as well, so this is probably going to speed push. There's another High Noon just keeping people back. There's the next High Noon coming out from Torque. See if he can find anything with that. Will cancel. There it is. Does manage to find the Reinhardt. Charge lands. Let's finish off the kill there. He's going to look for Pooks. We'll take him out nice and cleanly there. Looks like Reinhardt swinging away on the point. Can they find the kill here?
Oh, they've gotten rid of Shake, so that's their res down.
Oh, that's huge. We won't have any sort of backup fire. Seagull also goes down. Torque doing good work. And it looks like they might make it to the end here. It's just Torque on the point, and the Reinhardt swinging away. That's a lot of AoE damage, though. You've got to be so careful. And it looks like they've made it. And that looks like the first map to me goes to Gale Force.
Yeah, I think it was about 30 seconds faster, that.
Absolutely wonderful. Very, very close between the two teams, though. Very even match.
Play of the game.
And of course, Seagull will play the game. Of course it is.
This is to be expected.
It's
Just landing the damage, and here comes the ball. Oh god, this is Suicide Tire.
Yeah, here it comes. Yeah.
Instantly res after that. 21,000 damage down. That's huge.
That is a lot of explosions.
So we will get the next map set up.